Welcome to another episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer. I am your host, Kevin Belzer, and we are at episode 60-something.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, we're at episode 60-something. We've been doing this for a little while. So this segment is going to be us diving into another deck brought by Best Self. We like to see what random questions we can try to answer from that. If you guys would like to help us out, why don't you send in some questions that we can answer?
Oh, that would be fun.
It'd be a lot of fun. I'd love to see what it is. And I'll answer pretty much anything as long as it's PG rated.
Right, I'm not going to answer anything.
Yeah, I'll just go no comment. And,
right.
Sometimes that's just as funny. Or, would you tell us about did? No.
We'll try, but I can't guarantee we'll answer every question.
So we're going to do another deck. And I'm just going to pull a random one out. Impact deck.
I don't remember what this one is.
No idea. Don't remember. It says on the box, reflection questions, action questions, and affirmations. Okay, so this deck, I do remember, we had to draw 3 cards.
Oh, okay.
So this was, they were all like color coordinated.
Okay.
And what we needed a...
Oh, one of each or
one
something.
of that, one of the blue ones, one of a green one. The one looks like a 70s montage of colors.
Yeah.
Like, I think my family may have had appliances that were
probably
this color. This orange, yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure they had some fancy color code for it back in the 70s. So let's see.
I'll think of it. Gold tone, something.
Affirmations.
Okay.
Okay, so this one you have to fill in the blank.
Oh, all right.
Every day I will become more.
Every day I will become more.
I can answer this.
You can answer it, and then I might have.
Every day I will become more kick-ass. Just like the bowling shirt that I'm wearing. Because everybody's probably like, why are they dressed in bowling shirts? We are not on a bowling team. These shirts are from the photo shoot that I did for book number 2 in the Dad's Rules books. It's being edited still. Actually, the book's edited. We're down to editing the cover stuff. It's a whole little drama-rama with that. But anyway, I did this shirt for the cover. I won't tell you what Melissa was wearing on the cover. You'll get to see that when the book actually comes out.
Yeah.
But I was wearing a bowling shirt and a really gaudy dad outfit. It's kind of hilarious.
Should we show the back?
We can in a second here.
Okay.
But what you'll notice is that this is a little big on me. Okay. Well, if I wanted to be what this affirmation says, which every day I will become more kick-ass, what I realized, if I want to be kick-ass, I had to lose a little bit of weight because I was round. I was definitely round. My clothes were all bursting.
I know you say that. I didn't notice.
You know, the strain I was putting, I was really testing the quality of my Wrangler jeans.
I guess.
Sure. And then I ran out of belt loop. Like I was all the way out of the belt loop. And now it's like, it's funny, it's gone the other way to where I need another belt loop inside. To where I can pull it tighter. Or just buy a smaller belt.
Get a belt punch.
A belt punch would
you have a good belt.
Work.
Yeah.
So that's a long way about to say what I will do. Every day I will become more kick-ass.
Every day I will become more organized.
There you go.
I do. I work on that little bits here and there. It's nothing huge impact yet.
You know, it's a process, and the frustrating thing is that when you're progressing through it and other people are taking you back a step, so it's like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, because when you have a bunch of people living in a house like we do, because we're at the time to where...
We're at that transition stage
where
somewhat.
they need to start moving out because of age in college
we'll get them
blah,
there.
blah, blah. But it's dealing with that level of... child man.
Yeah.
Because that's what we have, is we have child men.
children.
Yeah.
I love my
we want them to go out in the world and be kick-ass.
Yeah.
And at some point you have to set them free.
Yeah. Well, it's not that we aren't setting them free. We just have to
birds like...
help them to get them. I know.
They just push them out.
I know. That would be sometimes nice, but...
You imagine it's like when it's time for the kids to move out.
Okay, you just take all their stuff out.
So what you take them on the roof and you just push them off the roof and go, fly and you're free?
Or maybe since they can't fly, just take all their stuff and cart it out the front door and go, see you later.
That's something. I mean, they only have one room of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Grab the hefty bags, throw in the hefty bags, or are you just tossing it out the window onto the front lawn?
Probably hefty bags. It's quicker.
You want them to get their crap out faster.
I don't know.
Wow, we sound horrible.
I know, we don't actually. That's why they're still there, because we're...
'Cause
I don't know
not
if we're not horrible. I don't know. I don't think that makes you horrible. I just think we're not there. We want them to have a better level of success moving out than we did.
I think.
Well,
I think the whole point of parenting is to have your children end up leveled up from where you're at. That should be your goal.
Yeah. We think so.
I think so.
We think so.
There are a lot of parents out there, though, that they live precariously through them or they hold them down.
Vicariously.
Vicariously?
Yeah, not precariously. Vicariously.
This is why I don't edit my own books. Because this
fine.
is what, okay.
It's fine.
I'll digress. So I don't edit my own books. I'll use the wrong word and I'll see her doing the edits on it and she'll be like, this is such a mess. I don't know where to start. It's like, well, here's what I'm trying to say. And then she'll fix that.
Yeah. And I'll ask, what are you trying to say here?
I get like
Because
really
sometimes
jacked.
I don't know.
I get really jacked when I see it come back and a paragraph was left alone and I'm like, yes! I nailed it. Or I go, did she forget to do this paragraph?
He's asked me that too. And I'll be like,
I did
no,
a page,
it's fine.
the whole page. You ended the whole page and I was like, I
no,
really
read
made
on the
through
whole
a page.
I think I probably went through it again because I'm like, that can't be.
I'm like, should I be putting this stuff in Chat GPT to test it first
I
or
mean,
check it or whatever?
I haven't even played around with that yet.
It's kind of fun.
That's what I hear.
It is. You can do all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure.
You can take like, in real estate world, you can take the different things that a home has, put that all in it and go write a description of this property and it'll go
That seems impossible.
in like 10 seconds later, it'll have this beautiful write-up or you may have to do some tweaks to it still.
Yeah.
But it'll get you going.
Yeah.
So we're like, oh, I didn't think about that adjective.
Yeah.
Or how they form the sentence or whatever. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I had to write a poem.
I bet that was interesting. I bet that was interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah. Because it'll research people. Hey, write a poem based on the Splash program by Kevin Belzer.
Oh.
And it'll research you online. And depending on how much research it needs to do, will tell you how long it'll be before it gets back.
Who knew?
I had it write a plot to a movie, a comedy of how to sell a home, of me selling a home through the Splash program. That one was hilarious. It had like blow up gorilla in the yard and people floating away, and it was like insane.
I'm not sure.
Bouncy hounds, all kinds of crazy stuff. But that was kind of fun.
I'm not sure I want to go there. I think I might be down a rabbit hole if I go there.
It's a rabbit hole, but it's fun.
I'm sure.
I mean, I enjoy it. I know a lot of people are like, whatever about it.
I know, and other people are like, and I don't know. It's a tool, I guess.
Card number 2.
Okay.
Share a list of positive moments you'll never forget. Ugh, a list. How about share some positive moments you'll never forget?
Share some positive moments I'll never forget.
I'll share one when I was a little kid.
Okay.
My mom laughing so hard she bounced off her chair onto the floor. But to add to it, when we told Grandma, she asked what we were going to name our kids. The first kid was Zachary Riley.
Yeah.
The next one was Alexander McGuire. So I told her, I go, well, we're taking an act theme.
I know
We're taking an act theme.
Okay.
So I said, we got Zach, Mac. So I said, the next one is going to be named Ack Clickety Clack. And my grandma laughed so hard. And she was around 90.
Yeah.
She's around 90. She laughed so hard, she bounced off the couch onto the floor.
It was so good. I've never heard her laugh like that. It was the best.
Because my humor's kind of dry, so I can say a lot of things deadpan.
She was laughing about that for a little bit after we told it, too. She thought that was hilarious.
Ack, clickety clack. So if you want to know why we don't have 4 kids and we only have 3, it's because the next one would have been named Ack, clickety clack. Yes.
No, but okay.
So that's a positive moment. I named 2.
Okay.
Because I find humor moments.
2 that are parallel.
Yeah, something positive.
Okay, if I go from when I was younger, if I give 2 when I was younger, I remember when I got my first pair of shoes, and that's the only memory I have is I know I had new shoes, my parents set me down, and I ran across the floor. I mean, I think that was fun. Or it was a pair of shoes I liked. I think it was my first pair of shoes based on the timeline where we lived. And then another one was when I was 10 and I got a 10-speed bike because I thought that was a big deal because I really wanted the 10-speed bike. And they pulled up and pulled it out of the trunk. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I was 10 when I got my 10-speed bike,
Yeah,
too. I just think it was like a
that was the only thing I wanted.
coming-of-age thing.
Yeah, it was the only thing I wanted, but I didn't know if I was going to get it. I was like, oh, I really hope I get the 10-speed. I was going to be grateful for whatever, but I couldn't believe they got the 10-speed.
I got a red 10-speed bike.
Mine was green, I think.
It was red.
I think mine was green.
It was delivered at Grandma and Grandpa's house out in the country. So I got to ride it around their driveway and out in the gravel and all that area. And then I took it home, and every now and then it would lock up on me, and it would throw me.
Oh, wow.
So I nicknamed the bike Christine after the car in the Stephen King book and movie. Yeah, because I was like, this thing is intentionally hurting me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, maybe my bike. No, it wasn't my bike that was green. It was the babysitter's bike that was green. I guess I don't remember what color. Maybe it was black.
Mine was red.
I just remember it was a 10-speed, and it was cool, and I liked it.
Ooh.
We
Next card.
Oh, we're done with the other card?
We have one card. This is a reflections card. What triggers you?
Oh.
Go ahead, because you've already thought of something.
Of course I did. Bad grammar.
Anyways.
Not in a like crazy way, but I'm like, some of it's just, to me, it's like, it's second grade grammar. I get that there's complicated grammar, but like.
Here, let me do this to you. It'll make you cringe.
No, don't.
There you go. I'm going to tell you what. I just used the wrong there.
Yes, that's what you did.
Yep.
I heard it.
They apostrophe re.
Yeah.
Oh, your mind's like blown right now. You're like, oh, that hurt.
Other things that trigger me. People. Let's see. People complaining about things that are no big deal and making it a big deal. Maybe. I don't know if it's a trigger, but it's one thing I'm like, oh, seriously.
Because that's something that bothers me is, what triggers me is the people that focus on bad things that happened in the past of their life and they haven't gotten past it.
Well, but sometimes they just don't know how to get past it. But yes.
Yeah, but it's like, that's why we have,
I know.
That's why we have rule number 15.
There's a process. I get it. And that's fine.
The 30-minute grind, 30-minute wind, I should say. The 30-minute wind. Rule number 15 is the 30-minute wind. What bothers me is when people just stay focused on something bad that happened in their past and they just live there and can't get over it, not understanding that if they just let it go, their life would be so much better. Or another thing would be living off past achievements, not understanding that you were quarterback of the football team back in high school and you're now 45 with the beer gut and still focused on that event, but yet you've done nothing with your life. It's like, no, you're living on past achievements. It's like, I don't think that you can stay too long in the good or the bad that's happening because you got to look at it instead going, I need to be continually growing.
Yeah. It's just sometimes it's hard, but
the actions card. So we are definitely not following the proper order on this. But I will go back to the action card. Sherry, list of positive moments you'll never forget.
I want 2.
Fine, you can have 2.
Okay, if I'm going to pick
the world's longest
out
podcast.
of the normal, cool 2s. Okay, so one was when you took me shopping one time and you did 12 days of Christmas with me. And so we got to go shopping and you get me something for 12 days in a row. And so I got this cool wool hat and some cool thing, the hat matched perfectly to my coat. It's the same material and everything, so it was really cool. But so he took me shopping to this one mall or whatever. We went out 12 days of Christmas, so that was really cool. And then another thing is normally people celebrate these big anniversaries or whatever. We're just quirky. And for our 13th anniversary, he sent me 2 dozen roses and it was a Calvin, or it was something else with it. It was a book.
It was delivered.
Yeah, it was delivered to the house. So it was a total surprise. So, okay, so those are just very...
Yeah, but then you did a blood-curdling scream at the delivery guy and scared the bejesus out of him.
I think I scared the pee out of him. He was like, whoa! I think he was expecting something not what I guess. I don't know. I scared him a little. I just apologized. I felt bad. They were beautiful. They were awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So
Okay.
we've digressed.
We have. Okay, so what card are we on?
The third card was what triggers
yeah.
you, which we already
Okay,
did.
right. Okay.
The second part of the question was, how can you transform your response in this area?
Transform my response to somebody putting gum on the ground that I've stepped in?
I know. I'm looking at it going, I think we're right. I don't think there's anything to transform.
Well, because maybe a trigger is just something that maybe, okay, well, what's something, maybe it's something irrational then, like not like putting gum on the ground.
Well,
like
we
something
didn't
that's not
name
really a big deal.
anything like
Right,
that.
well, yeah, so I guess what could
So-
somebody name that would be,
We are not going to correct anything because we were right to be triggered.
we're right. I don't know if we're right.
There.
Don't put gum on the
Put a
ground.
stamp on that.
Put your gum in the trash.
All right. Well, yes, that's going to be a wrap on this one. Yeah, I don't really know where else to go from there. So if you liked, hated, or were ambivalent about the show, any of those three options, please go ahead and like, share, comment, review. It helps the show grow. Want to torture your enemies? Definitely share the show. Because I don't care how people get to us as long as they are here. Because we want
Yeah.
people to be kick-ass just like our bowling shirts say. It's
Yeah.
weird because we're not going bowling after this. We're showing homes.
Oh, I had so many cool things to say about that. Okay.
Anyway, save it for another day.
Uh-huh.
You want to buy our swag? Go ahead. It's on dadsruleswag.com. Until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.